Welcome back to Fallingfoxgaming, everybody. I'm your host Blaine, and today we're picking up with some more Kenshi. I just got the message saying that prayer day was on its way after I had completed construction on my turrets, and we were in the process of building beds and moving the processing machines. Now, I didn't deconstruct the ones up here. Normally you would do that to get some of the resources back, but seeing as they are still creating resources, I figured I would just leave them up, and then whatever we get from deconstructing them will be extra. I honestly was not expecting prayer day to come, especially where we're at. We're pretty far away, honestly. And I bet that's the prayer day. Wow, that is really close then. Can I see that? Can I make out any figures? Holy Servant, yep, that's them. I cannot make out... Haha, look at that. Just gotta play with the camera a little bit. So we have a high paladin with holy flip. Look at these stats. Okay. So 60s across the board, basically. Holy Servant with 10s and teens. Another high paladin. And another Holy Servant. Oofda. Okay, now... the two are not very powerful, but the other two are very powerful. We've decided that we're not going to run. Running is just not an option at this point. We are home. We no longer hide. Well, we will hide, but we no longer run. Or at least we're not going to this time. What we've done is we've formed two groups. Well, three if you count technically Fox in this individual group, but no. So we're going to have F0X, X16, Yankee, Shigar, Bash, Dredge, and the rest hiding. Anybody that is not human, they're going to hide. They are going to act as though they don't exist. They're going to go into the estate building, and they are going to close, lock the door, and not move. Why is Bash not in there? Where's Bash? What are you doing, Bash? Are you stuck? You are stuck. Ryoko, move. Bash needs to get out of there. Bash really needs to get out of there. That bed is clearly a problem, so let's just get rid of that. Bash, you need to get out of here. You need to go. Go, 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 go. You're not human. As for our second group, normal people, air quotes, and Fox will be down here. What's going to happen now is everyone in here is going to stay in here. We are going to, actually, let's go by the stairs over here. Maybe we can kind of stay out of the way. We're going to go over here. They too are just going to hide out. We're going to close the door, lock the door, make it private. Fox observes the Holy Nation party on their trek here. He's decided that they will not run. Running is no longer going to be an option unless they face an overwhelming force. Instead, what they're going to do is they're going to separate into two groups, and they're going to hide in two separate locations. As Fox looks down, he decides to take a closer look. The leader is no warrior whatsoever. He is a holy priest. Hopefully, he is not an experienced man. Hopefully, he is unknowing of the things that Fox and his crew could accomplish in a short time. Looking around our base, it's quite unassuming. Yes, we did build some walls, and we did build a single structure with some turrets on top. Hopefully, they only acknowledge that this is a small outpost. Maybe we're just new people, new humans, and maybe want to build a way station. All the humans, Greenlanders and Scorchlanders included, are hiding in this building here. Now, I'm not sure, honestly, if the Holy Nation differentiate between Scorchlanders and Greenlanders. That is something I'm honestly not sure of, and I actually thought about splitting them up, but I decided against it just for the sake of I'm kind of curious as to how they treat them. The rest of the group are hiding up in the estate. They are hiding far, far away up on the Acropolis. Hopefully, the Holy Nation doesn't make the trek all the way up here to investigate this building. If they investigate this building, we'll be forced to attack them. I don't believe it'll get to that point, but you never know. Meanwhile, Fox, this is the entire reason why he chose this location for a base. Look at this view he has. I could zoom right in on them if I wanted to. That's what we're talking about. Look at this. So this is what we got. We have 2 holy servants in the back. We have the 2 paladins right here. The paladins are the guys that are very scary. Like, look at that. I don't even know what we're looking at there. That is scary looking. They're high paladins. They are very dangerous, and if we fight them, they're going to cause some serious damage. As the Holy Nation approaches the gates, everyone's on edge. To be completely honest, Fox has never engaged with the Holy Nation. He knows almost nothing about them. And he's going to go ahead and open the gate now. He's going to go out there. He's going to close the gate behind him. Divine blessings to you, brothers. Today is a glorious day. Blessings upon you, brother. It is with great sadness that I see you do not have a good fortune of living with easy distance of one of our faithful churches. And so I have come to give you prayers, with you here, my beloved brother. Now, take out your holy flame and press it to your heart. I do not have the holy flame. You are new. It is forgiven. But be warned, it is a crime to be without it. Here, take this. Carry it on you at all times. Never be without it. Now hold on to my hand. Okay, I was going to continue reading all seriousness, but I love option 2. Okay, I'll start. Oh, narco, demoness, oh shit. That's great. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. I should do as the guy says. And repeat after me. O Okran, Lord of Light. O Okran, Lord of Light. Let thine flame burneth bright. Let thine fame burneth bright. With his blessed body most pure. With his blessed body most pure. Let us not be tempted by the shadow's lure. Let us not be tempted by the shadow's lure. Let us not yearn for the fleshy pleasure. Let us not yearn for fleshy pleasure, but yearn only for love from the Creator. But yearn only for love from the Creator. Let us honor our sacred brothers. Let us honor our sacred brothers. Let us abstain from intoxications. Let us abstain from intoxications. For darkness preys in the idle mind. For darkness preys in the idle mind. Let us pray for the well-being of all mankind. Let us pray for the well-being of all mankind. In faith, in faith. Until next prayer day, brother, it has been my pleasure. We're going to run back up on our doorstep because that is a much safer place for us to be. And we're going to watch them go. So with the Holy Nation heading out, we decide to open our gates and head on inside. Now, I'm going to go ahead and keep that closed and set to private so no one can come in and out, and we're going to wait. This is not an easy time for us, and I do not believe it's worth taking the risk of anyone coming out prior to them being gone. Alright, so thanks to some wandering traders, we actually don't need to head to the hub. We have some wheat straw here, and we actually have an okay amount of copper to trade for it. And, oh yeah, cactuses that we're going to need too. So, let's see if we can buy a whole bunch of those. Well, that may not have been entirely enough. I think it's enough to at the very least get our research started. So that's what we're going to try and do here. We're going to get everybody up top to dump their wheat straw into the research bench because that is what is required. And we should be able to research wheat straw farming. Perfect. And we're just going to go ahead and let that go through. So wheat straw farming is done, and now we can do cactus farming. And I think that's all we have to do. So we're just going to go ahead and let those researchers finish, and then we'll be back. Alright, with our research on cactus farming completed, we're going to go ahead and pick up the 30 cactuses that are required to create a large farm. And we're going to go ahead and head on down to the local area where we designated the farm. And hopefully everyone will build that very quickly. There we go. So we're going to back everybody up and see how it looks. So the cactus farm, so we need to put water into it, which I kind of forgot about that. In all honesty, I did know about that. I just completely forgot. So we are going to go ahead and build one of these guys too. All right, and the well is completed. So now we need to have somebody work it. I honestly can't remember how this works. Is it a job? It is a job. So who are we going to have do work on the water farm? Well, let's see. If we have a look at our people here, this is kind of everybody that's not currently doing something. So let's go ahead and have Hep. I think Hep is one of the Shek that we had as guards before. I think, oh, you know what? Better yet, look at that. Namtam is standing right there, so you volunteered for the job. Good for you. Such a hard worker. Now we're going to have Gardener be our first and only current farmer. Get him over here because, well, he should be standing over here for when the farm starts. I have no idea where he was. That's why he was up there. Alright, so in a moment here we're going to test to see whether they take the water automatically. Yep, they do. So Gardener will automatically water the farm, which is awesome. That's exactly what we need. He doesn't seem to be working on it though. So I'm guessing we don't need anybody to farm it until a cactus is produced, question mark? Huh. I don't actually know how farming works in this game, so... Oh, okay, there we go. So it is growing, just very slowly, which makes sense, I guess. I don't know why you would need 4 farmers, but I guess we'll figure that out later. So we have our farm. We have met the Holy Nation today, officially met them. And we have relocated all the buildings on our base. Now, this is not optimal currently, but we're going to leave it like this for quite some time. Pretty much everything is right down in this little section here. We have a couple miners over here, here. The guards are going to be over here. Oh, that gate needs to be closed. Thank you very much. And up top here we have Hobbs, who should not be right there. Hobbs should be back down here. We have Fox still doing research. He needs actually some more books. We are all out of books. I'm going to slow down time a little bit here. We need some more books. We only have 1 engineering research and 1 book left, which means we can't really do any more research. We could do like 1 or maybe 1 thing, but that doesn't do us any good. So that is going to be our goal for next time, I believe. Well, we can actually take down this too. I forgot to take that down, but it's whatever. So what do you guys think of this? This is kind of our setup right now. I can't imagine we could do it more efficient currently. I think this is a pretty good spot. We have iron plates being made continuously. We have raw iron and copper being made continuously, along with raw stone and building materials. So effectively we have unlimited generic building resources. Now I know there's more machines and stuff we need to build to get a base, you know, continuously working with, you know, all the parts like the steel bars and stuff like that, but we generally don't need them yet. The turrets are all built up here, so what we can have is 5, 6 turrets here, and I think those will be, you know, more than we'll ever need. I'm planning on doing a couple training dummies up here for turrets and just have a couple more people join for turret guard, because I think having at least 4 turret people is important. I think that's a good generic defense along with whatever guards we have. So that is kind of our setup. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I am open to it. It's been a while since I built a base, so I'm a little rusty on what is required to sustain everyone. The food looks like it's going to be a little slow, in all honesty. And I haven't actually done cactus cooking, so hopefully that's not awful. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this episode, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.